And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. It's going to be a scorcher out there today. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Atlanta Braves. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Yonny Chirinos.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Here comes a pitch to third, and that chance handled. Fires across the diamond, and a quick out, number one. Austin Slater stands in. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball. And here it comes. And it's even up.
2-2.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Man at first with one gone. And up next for the Giants, Wilmer Flores. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. Chirinos throw to first. Slater dives back in safely. Slater, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Next pitch is downstairs.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
2-0 to count. Here it comes.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike three.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Here's Jock Peterson. And there's a ball. Chirinos throw to first. Back in safe, really close. The 1-0. Bounce to the right. Takes it himself. That's the third out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. And now the Braves, with their first chance to hit, were scoreless. Welcome back. And today's starting pitcher, Logan Webb. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. There's a strike.
So, Boog, you're the fashion police. What do you got on Ronald Acuna and the way that he accessorizes the uni?
Oh, Singy, I dig it. The Braves base colors red and blue, but he adds the yellow. It kind of represents the Venezuelan flag. That one ripped. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Stepping in, Michael Harris. And first offering is fouled off. Webb, a guy after Tommy John surgery, changed his arm slot a little bit. He ditched that four-seam fastball, went with the sinker, and he's turned into a ground ball machine. And the 0-1. Runner takes off for third. Pitch in for a strike.
0-2.
And safe. It's a stolen base.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag, try to make you think that you've got to stay close. Well, they didn't do a very good job of that. He had a comfortable lead, got a great jump, and that's how you steal third base.
Righty to the plate. And that one moves his feet. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's Austin Riley. Pitch misses, and that's ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
And he deals. Base hit and a run in to score. Oh, he botches it.
.110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
One down. Matt Olson up to the plate. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. In there, and it's 0-1. Matt Olson, a guy who grew up in the Atlanta area, went to the same high school that produced Jeff Francoeur, and in fact, Jeff's mom was one of Matt Olson's teachers in grade school. Next offering is in for a strike. When Olson was traded to the Braves from the Oakland A's, Francoeur's mom texted Brian Snitker and said, "You're going to love Matt Olson." Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Next pitch misses way outside. Riley off of first with 2 away. Next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
2-1 now. And that's outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And the righty deals. Fouls one away.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And down on strikes he goes. Good job at damage control right there. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Top of the second, Michael Conforto will climb in.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Conforto.
Chirinos back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's outside. That one in for a strike, 2-2. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's there, it's gone, and that is gone. A towering home run, and it ties it up. It's 1-1.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Now it's J.D. Davis. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Tied up here in the early going. Check swing, went around, and the count is 1-1. Lined into right, and that's a base hit.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's the catcher to hit, Blake Sabol. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Nobody out, runner at first. Next pitch off the plate, and a count even 1-1. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Johan Camargo at the dish. That misses, and that is ball 1. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
He's going.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Save.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for these guys.
One out and a runner at second. Next pitch is outside. And that's ball four.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
First and second, one out. Thairo Estrada to the plate. High fly ball, right field. And Acuna able to make the grab.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brandon Crawford.
Here's Brandon Crawford taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Ball one, no strikes. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Davis, the lead runner at second. Camargo on at first with two down. The 1-1 is fouled off. This one in the dirt, but no advance from the runners. The pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the inning. And the batter now, Eddie Rosario. The right-hander back to work. And it's fouled away. Chris Logan Webb, a Northern California guy, but he grew up a fan of the Oakland A's. He grew up going to both teams' games, Giants and A's, but his dad was an Oakland fan, so he loved the Tim Hudson, Bobby Crosby, Stephen Vogt teams with the Oakland A's. That misses the zone. It's a ball and two strikes.
Well, I can relate being from the Bay Area. I tell you what, warmer games in Oakland than they were in San Francisco, and that can help you become an A's fan a lot faster because it gets awfully chilly in San Fran.
The pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Righty delivers. On the ground to the left. Throws to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Batting seven, the catcher, Travis.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. One note on Travis d'Arnaud, he was drafted by the Philadelphia Phillies in the first round. Twice he was traded for Cy Young Award winners. Roy Halladay, as he moved from the Phillies to the Jays, and then on from the Jays to the Mets for R.A. Dickey. Swing and a miss. And that is strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. One down, base is empty. Goes down looking. Here's Orlando Arcia. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next one misses, and that's ball two. 2 outs. And that one is in for a strike.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head on now to the top of the third. All tied 1-1. And welcome back. On to the third inning. Now it's the DH, Austin Slater.
Austin Slater.
And the pitch. Slater goes 6'1", 205 pounds, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
You know, Boog, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Not even close there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And now 2-2. Got him. And there's one down. And now it's Wilmer Flores. Went down on strikes his first time through. Flores, in his 10th season, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. And Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. Next pitch inside, 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Swings and misses. And it's 2-1 now. They say you win.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Right side. Throw on to Olsen. 2 up, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 23, Jock Peterson.
And now Jack Peterson, he's 0 for 1. In there for strike 1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And he hits a ground ball right side. Lopez tosses to first, and that'll do it. Giants go down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 1. As we go to the last of the third. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Nicky Lopez.
Lopez.
A wind and a pitch. Swing and a miss.
No ball. One strike.
Got him swinging.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's Acuna now. That's a little bit low. Chris, the tools for Acuna, the one thing that jumps out for me, power, and power to all fields.
I love his right center field pop, and we saw him in the All-Star game a few years ago. He looked like a left-handed hitter hitting home runs that direction.
Next offering is fouled back.
And not just offensively, but this is a guy that has a cannon of an arm. He's thrown balls in over 100 miles per hour. He's got speed on the base paths. He can do it all.
1-2 now on Acuna. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Center fielder.
Michael Harris now at the plate.
Harris. No.
Next offering is in for a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
And that one is lifted in the air. This looks like extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. Around second now as they still don't have it. He's not stopping. On his way home. Not in time. He makes it safely for an inside the park home run.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting to second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
And next for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That one misses. Ball 1. Riley getting to start at the hot corner, 25 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. That's a strike, and the count 1-1.
1-1.
Out to short, Camargo. And the inning is over. So only one hit in the inning, the solo homer, and it puts them ahead. On to inning number 4. It's the Braves 2 and the Giants 1.
Yeah.
And a little stare down. Back at Truist Park, all set for the start of the inning. And here is Michael Conforto. Chirinos back to work.
No, that's outside.
Just missed.
Well, these Giants showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
At the belt and fires. Just missed.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction. He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one off the mark, and a count 2-1. The pitch.
Runner, yes.
Runner on the go. And a base hit. Lead runner around second. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Nice job going the opposite way with it. Letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Blake Sabol, the next Giant to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Kicks and deals. Pitches in for a strike. 0-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, he's kind of backed himself into a corner, and I'm sure starting to feel the pressure right now. We'll see if he can bear down and get out of this one.
Grounded to third, could be 2. Over to Lopez, 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Now it's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. Flied out his first time. And he grounds one to the right side. Oh, he gloves it, gathers and throws, and that's a great play for the out. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Here is Matt Olson. The line to kick the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Matt Olson, he's one of those guys with light tower power from the left side. You know, reached 100 career home runs in less than 400 games played.
On the ground at first. Yeah, you know, Chris, only 10 other players have ever accomplished that milestone so quickly. And I am not going to list them right now. Next offering is in the dirt. That misses, and the count is 2-2. The pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Here's a big power threat. Marcell Ozuna. His first at bat was a strikeout. That's in there. 0-1. Runner at first with no outs here.
Mic check, mic check.
Off the mark there. And it's a ball and a strike. Now one missed.
Right on.
The 2-1.
Got to be.
And that's down and away.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
(3-1), and he couldn't come up with it.
Oh, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
First and second, no outs. Here's Eddie Rosario.
Give me. Give me. Okay. All right. Got it. Oh, see, I'm good there.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
Time you need.
Olsen on second. Ozuna at first with no outs. Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Now in for the Braves, Travis
Go
D'Arnaud.
ATL, let's go.
He's 0 for 1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. That's in there, and it's 1-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And a pitch. Good eye right there.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
2-2. That one to first. Can't field it cleanly. Flip to the pitcher is in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2.
Well, there's